someone comes to the event, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to greet them. I'm going to intro them to the event. Hey, thanks so much for coming in. I'm going to get their knives. I'm going to inspect their knives right away. All right, I'm going to bring it over to my service tech. I would say 90+% of my service events I do, I have a service tech with me doing the sharpening. And really, I just view that as an investment, right? If I invest in that service tech, if I'm paying them $100 for the day, my mentality is, can I sell one or two more knives that day to pay for that investment? And 100% of the time, it's worth it, right? So bring over the service tech, inspect the knives, let them know what we're going to sharpen here, what needs sent back, handle that whole process with them, right? Then I'm going to bring over to my table. And like I said, I start with gratitude, right? So I thank them. Hey, thanks so much for coming to the event today. Really appreciate it. The knives have definitely been well loved over the last 5 years. So I'm glad you brought them in so we could get them sharpened up for you, get you taken care of. Now, of course, there's no obligation to buy anything here today. But I do want to let you know that everyone so far today has been adding to their Cutco set because Cutco's fantastic. You've had it 20 years, you love it, you wouldn't change, you wouldn't go a day without it, right? And then from here, I go right into my Cutco kitchen. So I do my Cutco kitchen power intro, and while I'm watching the body language and what they're paying attention to, what they're picking up, oh, I didn't know you made cookware, or you guys make silverware, like those kind of comments as I go through the power intro, right? So I'm walk through kind of my Cutco kitchen power intro that I bring them to the event, and then where I go from there. So I have the Cutco kitchen brochure, the kitchen collections right there on the front of the table, my brochures and everything. And I just, immediately draw attention to it and I walk through it. So, hey, this is our Cutco kitchen program. We designed it based on customer feedback. Customers are tired of having to replace their pots and pans every few years because the stuff at the store just wears out so quick, or their mismatched forks and spoons, or replacing their can opener, 1 to 2 times a year and just really $9 themselves to death on it. So since the people love the knife so much, they just wanted a one-stop shop where they get all their kitchen products and never buy kitchen stuff ever again. Some people get it all at once and just knock it out, which is super smart if you can swing it because it saves you a ton of money in the long run. Others build it up over time, package by package, but we find that most of our customers end up here at some point. So if you like the idea of that, I'd be happy to tell you more about that program. But I'm just curious, was there anything that you want to talk about first, or that you may have been thinking about or had your eye? So right there, I do the full overview. Now they know everything we have to offer, but I meet them where they're at because I want to get that taken care of first, rather than just pitching them on pans when they really want to talk about the flatware. And now I've wasted 10 minutes when they are like, "Yeah, can we just talk about the flatware? Because that's actually what I'm interested in." Right? So I give them an opportunity to tell me where to go, and then we go from there. Right now, and then upserve packages from there. Now, if there's no body language or nothing to work off of, right? They're just kind of a blank slate. I'm just going to go right into the knives, into my ultimate upgrade pitch, and then move through my package progression from there. Now, I find there's kind of a couple different common situations for your service and sales events. The first one is a customer comes in wanting one very specific thing, right? Oh yeah, we came for a peeler today. Or we really want to get a cheese knife. My response to that is I just redirect them back to a package. So, hey, they came and looked for a peeler. Okay, great. We can definitely get you that peeler here today. That actually comes a part of our few accessory packages that are designed to help get you the most value. Can I just take a quick minute to tell you a little bit about those and just go right back into the package focus? More often than not, people say, oh, yeah, you could tell me a little bit about it. I don't think I'm going to buy it, but you could tell me about it. And then we build interest, we build value in it, and then, build urgency, and then we close. Then the next one, right? The dreaded, I'm not buying anything today. I just came for my knives to get sharpened objection, right? Has anyone heard that before on the call? So my exact response, hey, no problem at all, Mrs. Jones. There's no pressure to get anything like I mentioned. I actually just wanted to bring you up to speed on some of our newest programs that you could take advantage of in the future, right? And I just kind of push it off, kind of, plant the seed that they're not going to buy it now. It's in the future. That allows me to walk through, build value, go through it, build interest. Inevitably, we find something that they actually are interested in. They just didn't know we even offered it, and then move through the closing cycle from there.